We're here in Athlone on the IDA site, and this is a really kind of special one for the 100 Million Trees project, because about 2.5 months ago we had a meeting with the IDA people, and they said they were keen to take part in the 100 Million Tree project and plant their first, hopefully of many, mini-forests. And then when we looked around for a site in Athlone Business Park, which is a beautiful place, we found this. This was actually a hardcore unused car park. I think it had been used for previous building. So this is really a first, because this is the first time we've reclaimed stony ground, which is good for nothing, wasn't even being used, closed gates, and we're going to convert it so that hopefully in about 3 hours time we're going to have 2,500 native trees, 15 different varieties. We've got a couple of professional planters, but in about half an hour's time about 50 IDA staff are going to walk down the road together with their spades and their high-vis jackets, and they're going to finish the whole planting.
So IDA obviously has a keen interest in all things sustainability. It's one of our key pillars of our strategy, and when we heard about the initiative that Richard and David are trying to deliver, we were very keen to see if there were any portions of our land within our portfolio that we wouldn't necessarily have a use for, that was potentially ancillary, that could actually support this really positive initiative. We have a real keen interest in IDA and sustainability, and obviously biodiversity as pilots as part of our strategy. So we said we'd have a look at our portfolio, see if there's any locations where we could potentially deliver it, and that's the results that you see behind me here today. A lot of happy people planting a lot of trees for a really positive initiative. The success of this will mean that we go and we look at other locations across our portfolio. We have a large footprint nationally, so try and find some other locations where we can deliver it.
Sarah O'Connell, who we met, thought it would be a fantastic idea to have a staff outing on the day as their kind of give back day, to come out and give the oxygen back to the lungs of the earth, basically, by coming out here and planting the trees on the day. There's smiles on faces, the sun is shining, there's boots on the ground, shovels in the ground, and everybody has smiles on. We're hoping that this will replicate across a number of IDA sites, that once they see how easy it can be done today.
I think most companies at this stage, if they haven't done so already, are working towards their own climate action plan. It's really an expectation by so many stakeholders and investors these days, particularly for large multinational companies, to have a specific climate action plan that is part of a 5 or 10 year strategy. And a lot of companies are working towards carbon neutrality by 2050, if not earlier, by 2030. So whatever we can do as an agency, as a semi-state government agency, to start that trend and kind of be a bit of a lighthouse in terms of this project, we'd be happy to do that, and obviously work with and encourage other companies, other multinationals and Indigenous Irish companies to do the same as well and back this project.
The most amazing thing about it is seeing people actually put a spade in the ground for the first time and put a tree in and go wow, and they have immediate connection with the ground. And that's what I've always felt, is you can ground people really, really fast. But just ordinary people, it really grounds them, especially people working in offices all day might drive by a cherry blossom tree and go wow, and that's it. They don't think about the tree from one day to the next. But if they actually plant it, these guys are going to walk by here and say, I planted that, and mind it, hopefully. That's the way I think. I think that's been the most impressive thing. And even kids in schools who came out all not interested became very interested very quick, because it just grounds you and you automatically have a connection, which is a total natural thing. It's not a heebie-jeebie thing. And I just think it grounds everybody, and people love it, and they feel so proud after they've planted even a tree.
Obviously, all of this depends on having good people working with you, which we have amazing people, yourselves included, who've been there, supported us all the way along the line. At the end of the day, we need money, and I have to credit Uniphar, who weren't just greenwashing, who said, yes, we'll get behind you, and the CEO of the company, Ger Rabbit, has been incredibly supportive of this, and he and his team are responsible ultimately for giving us the money to be able to plant 200,000 plus trees this season, and we're eternally grateful for them. And they will have set us off for the next step, and I really want to thank them for helping us.